and we're here to do part two of the wrestling report. So, in this video, we're going to discuss a little bit more in detail what other stuff is going on. So here we go. So AAA has officially announced that they are doing an event called Lucha Worldwide, which will be held at Madison Square Garden, which will be an all Lucha pay-per-view um, at a United States main event arena. I don't think that anything like that has ever been held at Madison Square Garden before. Um, and I think that it's good for the wrestling world. It's good for the fans. I think that and AAA has great content anyways. They always put great competition on every single pay-per-view. It's just a lot of talents come from there, and yeah, I don't know. It's just I think it would be good. Um, AEW news, big AEW news actually, ladies and gentlemen. Jim Ross has officially signed with the company for 3 years. He is officially one of their broadcasts and part-time producer for the company going forward. That is huge news because when Jim Ross switched from WCW to WWE back in the early 90s, he was very involved with broadcasting, production, and really promoting the wrestlers and working with them. So this is huge, huge news, honestly, for the company going forward. Um, Tamil Dashwood is also meeting with AEW in a few weeks. She's been contacted by them, so she could eventually sign with them and basically be on their women's roster going forward. Again, that's another talent for them to have to build around for their women's division. I'm actually okay with that. That's awesome for her. She deserves it. So we're going to switch to more Impact news. Madison Rayne officially is returned to Impact Wrestling. She signed her contract, so she will be there through tapings and pay-per-views going forward. Also, Gail Kim is going to be coming back part-time. It sounds like the rivalry with Tessa Blanchard is going to continue beyond this pay-per-view. And the Taya Valkyrie situation is she's going to be coming back part-time and competing for Impact. So pretty good stuff happening here. Um, it does sound like Brian Cage and Johnny Impact are going to be having matches going forward. And I'm okay with that. And the Moose and Killer Cross rivalry should still be going on, honestly. I don't see anything happening other than that for that to not continue. Um, Breaking news also um, WWE officially announces that the Roddy Piper memorial statue has been unveiled. That was on WWE.com, and officially they unveiled it. People who were in attendance were WWE Hall of Famers, including Ric Flair, Sting, Hulk Hogan, and Jimmy Hart. And I believe there's a few other people who were there. Dana Warrior was one of them. Triple H, Rick, and I want to say Batista um, were also in attendance, such as Jared the King Lawler. Um, I'm a Piper fan. I grew up with Piper. Piper's a good guy. He always loved his fans, and I commend WWE for doing the right thing. That was really good for you guys to do that for him and his family. Yeah, that's awesome. Um, so WrestleMania Sunday. I'm gonna pick my winners for some of the matches. I'm predicting Becky Lynch will be a double champion. She will be the official winner of the match. I'm predicting she will become Raw Women's Champion and SmackDown Women's Champion in that match. I'm also picking the upset in the SmackDown uh, Championship match, where I am picking Kofi Kingston to defeat Daniel Bryan. I think that Kofi Kingston will be your SmackDown World Heavyweight Champion. I think the guy deserves it. I'm also picking Seth Rollins to defeat Brock Lesnar. I'm giving him a 91.2% chance of defeating him. I'm also going to pick Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins for the upset, ladies and gentlemen, to be Raw Tag Team Champions going into Monday Night Raw in their hometown. I think that it's going to happen because the Revival, I guarantee, are going to be losing that match. The SmackDown Tag Team Championship match, I am picking the upset, and I am going with the Bar. I think Sheamus and Cesaro have definitely been a top tag team in that division. I think that they're owed that opportunity, and I think they're going to cash in on it. Now, the Intercontinental Championship match, I am picking Finn Balor. Finn Balor should win that match over Lashley. Okay, so the Women's Battle Royal, I am picking the winner, and I'm saying that that's going to be Mandy Rose. I think she's going to be able to compete and basically last long enough to eventually eliminate Asuka or Naomi. In the women's tag team match for the championships, I am picking an upset. I am saying that Natalya and Beth Phoenix will win at WrestleMania, and Beth will promise and cash in on her promise to become a tag team champion. Let me think here. The Andre the Giant Battle Royal, I am picking Braun Strowman to win that match. I don't think there's anybody else on the roster who is going to be able to compete and last that long and eliminate Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman is a beast. He's a monster. There's no way he's going to be eliminated in that match. No way, in any form of way. The Cruiserweight Championship match, I am picking Anthony Nese to win his first ever Cruiserweight Championship. The guy is talented. He's from the New York area. I definitely think he can do lots of good things in that match against Buddy Murphy. My winners at NXT TakeOver, I am going to say Johnny Wrestling is going to win. Velveteen Dream is going to win. I am picking Kairi Sane to be NXT Women's Champion. I think it's her time, and I could definitely see her winning that match. As far as the tag team match, I am picking the War Raiders. I think that they're going to win that match. Yeah. So those are my picks. You can agree, disagree. It's up to you. But I'm also saying that I think Alexa Bliss is going to be involved in a match at WrestleMania somehow. And I think John Cena's opponent at WrestleMania will be Elias. And I could see Cena actually winning that match. I also think The Undertaker is at this event for a reason. I think he's going to interfere in one of the matches. Possibly the Triple H Batista match, because he has, issues with both of them. I could easily see him doing that if they want to go that way. Speaking of that match, I wanted to leave that to the last part here. Being that Batista has not wrestled since 2000 and I want to say 14 in a major event, I am saying that Triple H will probably end up winning this match, even though I don't want him to. because I am a Batista fan and I want Batista to win, but I feel like because Triple H has people in his pocket to help him win, like DX there, or Stephanie, who could possibly interfere. I hate to say it, but I think Triple H is going to win. And unfortunately, that means Batista would not compete in another WWE pay-per-view or event for the rest of his career. Um, if they want to go that route, then they could induct Batista into the Hall of Fame next year with The Undertaker, which I'm actually okay with. Um, but yeah, we'll just have to see. But that's part two of this video. I just wanted to, let people know a little bit more on what's going on and my predictions for WrestleMania. Okay, guys, peace.